Where did it go? Oh, ow! Hey guys, I'm back, and it has been a while since I've filmed. I know, where have I been? Well, the truth is I've been right here, just not right here, if that makes sense. I've been here in body and spirit, but mostly here as in just being here in the moment with my kids, with my family, with my dogs, taking walks, swimming in the backyard. I float, or shall I say standing still in the pool, pretending I can swim, doing yard work, renovating my house, painting my bedroom bright yellow so that we could wake up feeling fresh and happy. And you'd think that was my color choice, but it was actually Mike's. I know, so surprising. Basically, we've just been spending time renovating, fixing up things that we wanted to, and enjoying some time off from working, because regardless of how this is seen, it is in fact a real job for us anyways. And in the real world, you get breaks and vacations. So this was that for us. And so we went camping, got creative, took long walks, watched movies together, went to New York, and you know, didn't die on a plane. That was amazing. And now I'm just back feeling fresh and ready to, funny enough, redo my studio, but mostly to get filming again. And so I've been happy. And that's all you need to know. So what words am I gonna say next? I don't know, but they're gonna be great. Oh yes, while I was in New York, I was like really excited to go to Target, hoping I'd be able to find dolls that we didn't have here in Canada, because when I left, we had only just gotten Series 4 and none of the new Rainbow High dolls or Shadow High. So there was no Storm Twins yet, no Rainbow Vision dolls, none of that. We had just got the OMG Fierce dolls. So I was really excited to see if I found any in New York, but after visiting 3 separate times, we found nothing except for one clearance Emmy doll, but I can get her here, and after the price conversion, it wasn't worth picking her up. So yeah, I went home empty-handed. But while I was in New York, the Storm Twins became available, so I ordered them. I'll be opening them up soon. And as soon as I got home, guess who got her hands on the bands? This girl. And so today we're gonna be checking out the Rainbow Divas. This here is the Golden Beautiful Moline Luxe. I've also got Aisha Sterling and Sabrina St. Cloud. And I've got the Neon Shadow band as well. But these 3 divas are gonna take plenty of time on their own. And so, whoop. So Neon Shadow can wait for another day. I'm pointing over here because that's where the boxes are. And we'll get to the table to check out the dolls' packaging. Sounds like a plan. Luckily for us, that's not going to take too long since the packaging for all 3 of them is pretty identical. First up, we've got Moline Luxe, our golden beauty. She shines bright even in the packaging, but honestly, it is a little tricky to get a good angle of her while that microphone's blocking her mouth, so I really can't wait to take her out of the box. To the right of her, we've got the accessories on top with her makeup trunk underneath, and on her left, she's got her second outfit and heels. Next up is the radiant Aisha Sterling, looking like a vision, honestly. And she was much easier to see in the box because she's got her microphone off to the left side of her. We've got her accessories and makeup trunk on her right, with her second outfit and heels on the left. And finally, we've got the rose gold Sabrina St. Cloud. Once again, her microphone is off to the left, so we get a really good view of her, and she is gorgeous. Of course, her accessories and makeup trunk are on the left, and her second outfit and heels are on the right. All 3 of them have their focus on the side of the box, which is of course music, and the backs of the packages are all the same too. The world famous Rainbow Vision music competition is heating up, and the ladies of Rainbow Divas have their eyes on the prize. And although these girls look beautiful, and sometimes I like to keep my dolls in box, today I'm really excited to open them up and pop them on their stands, because not all the boxes looked that good, and some of the plastic was really scratched up, like Sabrina's. It didn't look the greatest for display, so it's pretty much a sign from the universe telling me to let them breathe real air. And so, you know what? When the universe tells you to do something, you kind of just do it, you know? And if you're interested in picking any of these ladies up for yourself, they retail for around $40 in the US and between $60 to $70 in Canada, depending on where you shop. So all three of my dolls are freed from their packaging. We've got Moline, Aisha, and Sabrina here, but you know, they don't look all that great just lying down. It's not the best angle to view their beauty in. So let's move them out of the way and build them some doll stands. And all three of them are the exact same, by the way, just matching whatever color their doll is. We've got bases, waist huggers, and bars. So we've got a glittery gold for Moline, a shimmery silver for Aisha, and a light pink for Sabrina, and each one comes with a standard rainbow high comb to match. And then of course the microphone we saw in the package. Each one is the exact same with a nice vintage vibe to it, since the microphone is a rectangular boxy shape, and they've all got a metallic finish which matches their doll's look. Not only does it have little RHs on either side, but it has a swivel too, meaning we'll be able to tip it in any direction we want, so it looks more realistic when you're using it to pose your doll. And of course, as we saw on the package, each doll is going to come with a few more beauty accessories, all of which are identical, just in different colors. And hold on, we've also got makeup cases on wheels, it looks like, for each doll as well, which is great because then I can open those up and put everything inside once we're done looking at it. That way I don't lose anything. And we can get opening. Sadly, I've misplaced my side nail clipper things, so those are just not doing it. Everything sucks. Oh my god, I just can't today. Ugh, where are my dang cuticle clippers? Someone help me. Please stand by. All right. At this point, I can find everything but the pair of little clippers I'm looking for. Dang it. Oh, forget it. We're gonna have to do this like we just don't care and that we're not professional. Whatever. So less cool, I know. It is what it is. Don't judge. Wow, look, I did it! Yay me! I feel like London Tipton. Alright, so that's one done. Now that we know what we can and cannot accomplish today, we're just gonna go ahead and open the rest of these. Viola! Boom. 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 2 down, 1 to go. Ooh. Alright, so I've got all 3 of my makeup trunks open, and now we can check them out in full detail. And luckily for us, they are all the exact same. We've just got different colors to match the dolls. So Moline has gold, Aisha has silver, and Sabrina has this dusty rose color. They all share the exact same patterning all over of these little pyramid studs, and I love the feel of them under my fingers, like a lot. I don't know why, but I do. On the front of each trunk, acting as a bit of a clasp, we've got a little face emblem, and this reminds me quite a bit of the Versace face. I'm pretty sure that's what this is inspired by, so yeah, I'm gonna go with Versace. And when we open them up, inside the lid we have a mirror with some faux lights surrounding, like a fancy vanity, and on the bottom, if we remove the plastic that is holding them in place, we've got some removable trays, so that we can store things inside each little dish as well as underneath. Each trunk comes with 2 of these, and if I flip them over, you can see that there's a little lip on the side of each one, meaning we can actually stick them up higher, like this, on the sides, so there would be space underneath as well as inside each container. But even better than that is the fact that we can stick them off the sides, giving us tons of room, which would make for a really nice display if you want to show off all the accessories and make it look like they're in use. We could probably put one facing in and one facing out if we wanted to. I mean, there's no rule saying we can't, which gives us 3 different looks for these. If you take them out completely, then you've got 4. Now, it is worth noting that if we have the trays on the side, we definitely cannot close our trunks, meaning this is only temporary, and we would still have to put everything back inside to close it up. But I guess we could stack them if we wanted, allowing for a little bit of storage on the side. As long as the sides are not disrupted, we'll be able to close it. And just below that emblem, we have a set of doors on each trunk, and they all have the same double R to act as handles. And if we open them up, inside we've got a lighter color to complement the outside of each trunk, as well as the quilted RH patterning inside the doors. And just like the top section, we've got a bunch of storage down here as well. So right on the bottom, we've got a large empty space for bigger items. And on top, we've got a little pull-out drawer, all of which are painted on the front to match the outside of their respective trunks. And inside each of those drawers, we have one more removable tray with 3 compartments, which, although some might be smaller, leaves us with 6 storage areas in the lower section of the trunk. And these trays are movable, guys, which technically means we could switch up the way our display looks if this was meant to be more of a permanent fixture and not actually closed. Like, how cute is that? I mean, it reminds me a little bit of a barbecue, but I'm okay with that. Continuing on to the rest of the trunks, like I said, they are all identical, excluding the color. So basically, to finish each one off, we've got a little piece of chain link to act as a handle on top, and this matches the extendable handle on the back to add a bit of height when in transit. And like I pointed out earlier, we do have wheels on the bottom of these cases for easy movement and transportation for our dolls. But as you can see here, we've got a bit more going on than I had expected. And that's because the 4 wheels not only move the way wheels should, but their little casters, or whatever you call them, offer a full rotation, meaning we can go backwards and forwards, left to right, diagonally, up, down, whatever way you want, and of course give a spin for a full 360. Oh, maybe don't do that though. And that's pretty much it for our trunks, or vanities. So I'm just gonna move them to the back for a couple minutes and get some accessories to pop inside. But it's gonna take a little time because each of these sets has 6 pieces. Of course, they're all gonna match, just in different colors. So I'm just carefully opening up the boxes because of course I wanna save them, and taking out all the accessories, doing my best not to lose any. All right, so our accessories are out, and like I said, there are 6 of them for each doll, the first of which just happens to be the largest. They are the hair dryers, and they're kind of too big to hold all at once, so we'll just do them individually. So they're metallic and pale, covered in that quilted RH pattern, but with the addition of some black buttons on the handle, a large nozzle, and a section on the back to slip our doll's hand into so she can hold it. Each doll also comes with a set of makeup brushes. Now, 100% transparency here, I am not a beauty guru. I do not know anything about makeup brushes, but what I can tell you is that we have a large, medium, and small one for each doll, all of which have a black set of bristles on top and a painted handle, which is molded to look like the fancier handles you can actually find on real makeup products. I think I actually have one of these somewhere. It's very gem-like. It's a nice added touch, you know? Okay, next up we have lipsticks. They are so small. My goodness. Basically, we've got 3 lipstick tubes here, all of which are metallic on the bottom to match the trunks, which even includes super tiny versions of that emblem again, with a few studs along the bottom, and clear lids on top with visible product inside. And do these open? Hold on, I really gotta find out. Oh my gosh! Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. There you go. Ah! The lids come off them too, guys. That's so cool. So Aisha's got a dark plum colored lipstick there. Moline has a peachy gold color, and Sabrina's kind of just looks like an extension of her lipstick tube. It's very pearly pink. But I'm so excited those lids came off. I didn't think they would. I thought it was just decorative only, but hey, they're not. That's awesome. Okay, so let's just... Ah! I dropped one. Hold on. Where did it go? Where are you, lipstick? Uh-oh. I can't find it. I can't find it. Oh no, oh no. Where did it go? Oh, ow! Okay, so I dropped Aisha's lipstick, the silver tube, and it kind of blends into my carpet. Oh no! Hold on, I'll be back whenever I find it. Ow! Okay, I did it. I found it, but I smoked my head off the top of the table. Ow! So I could very well be concussed. Basically, if the rest of my video doesn't make sense, just ignore that, okay? And we will carry on. So I've put the lids back on our lipstick tubes. Maybe it's easier to hold it like this. I don't know. And basically, you can see the insides like we could before. And now I'm gonna put these down before I cause any more issues for myself. Which brings us to our 6th and final accessory for the dolls. And it's a makeup compact. It actually closes too. So hold on, let's start on the outside. And it actually looks like an extension of those trunks, to be honest. Like, check it out. It looks like it could be a little pocket if metal had pockets, you know? They've got that same diamond stud pattern all over too. Those same Versace-like logos, and of course they're painted to match each doll. And the undersides are plain. They kind of look like little briefcases. So the lipsticks were actually matched to each doll's look. So I wonder if there's any difference whatsoever in the inner palette, because I didn't really notice. Yes, there is. Hold on, hold on, hold on. So I'm gonna open them up. There we go. And inside we've got a little mirror at the top of each compact, as well as a sticker palette below for eyeshadow and maybe blush. So Aisha has a dusty rose mix, a silvery white, a silvery gray, and a grayish black. Moline's got a golden brown, a pale gold, a more yellowy gold, and then a purplish gold kind of shade going on in the corner. And lastly, Sabrina has a purple, red, and pink, pale gold, and a dusty purple metallic shade. I really appreciate that they took the time to individualize the colors for the lipsticks and these makeup palettes, especially since the rest of the accessories are identical. All right, so our trunks are now packed up and I'm gonna place the dolls beside each one. I also wanna see what it looks like with a hairdryer in their hands because they feel pretty big. Oh, never mind. You know what? In comparison to the doll, it makes sense. It's pretty realistic. So, all right then, now we know. And we can move on to the dolls themselves. All 3 of them are wearing dresses that differ slightly, but for the most part do match one another. Moline has a golden dress that's very fitted and fans out at the bottom in a very big trumpet style. And it's filled out with 3 different layers of this tulle-like material, all of which are different. So the one that is the innermost piece is a pretty tight weave. It's probably not even tulle. It's more like an organza or something, but I'm not a fabric connoisseur. All I know is it feels more like a fabric than the outer ones, which feel more lace-like, and it's covered in glitter. On top of that, we have a very thin, soft tulle, and the outer tulle is a bit thicker, covered in glitter and sequins, which unfortunately keep falling off all over the place. And that skirt section goes the full way around and kind of wraps all the way up to her hip, and the sequins and glitter carry over to the top section of the dress as well. She's got a single strap on her left shoulder that has a golden RH for a little extra pizzazz, as if she needed it. And she's also got a cutout on her left side at her waist, showing off just a touch of skin. And that's it for her dress. Other than a few loose sequins, the quality was really good. It's fitted, it's beautiful, and it looks great on her. I love it. Next up, we have Aisha in a 2-piece silver and white outfit. The top section is a halter crop top, and it has a little bit of extra thread just looping around the collar there, so I'm gonna snip it off because it's bugging me. And then for her skirt, we've got a really nice tight-fitting silhouette going on that starts higher on the left side, and underneath, she's got some built-in shorts there, so technically this is a really fancy skirt, getting longer as it fans out with ruffles towards the right bottom, giving us a very dramatic look. Once again, both pieces are completely covered in this mesh-like material with glitter and sequins, but Aisha also has the added flair of white feathers. And that's it for Aisha's 2-piece. Once again, the quality was pretty good, other than a few extra pieces of thread, which I could easily snip away. And then we've got Sabrina in her light pink glitter sequin dress. Just like the other 2 dolls, it does have a nice form fit to it, which gives a really nice silhouette. And of course it fans out at the bottom. And hers starts off shorter in the front, gradually getting longer as you turn her around to the back for a really full bottom. And once again, the layers are a mix of tulle, some type of organza-esque material, and other stuff. I'm really not a fabric person, so I mean, don't listen to me, okay? But if you look really closely at the gold necklace that she's wearing, which is very Return to Tiffany inspired BT dubs, you can see just the slightest amount of thread attaching it to the dress. And I want to very carefully snip that so that I can see whether or not it's holding it up. Like, is that a necessity? Did I just damage things? No, it wasn't. Oh, dropped your earring. Well, let me just put that back. These have fallen off about 6,000 times. As I was saying, although it came attached, it's not required, as you can see, to hold up the dress. Overall, she's adorable. Oh, and she's wearing a little ribbon belt around her middle, which is super cute. It's a light pink with a rose gold RH in the center. And that's it for Sabrina's dress. Once again, the quality was pretty good, other than a few sequins that fell off on me. And just like their dresses, all three girls come wearing some studded heels, and obviously matches the color of their dress, but for the most part they're all strappy heels with little studs or pearls on them. So Moline's, of course, are gold with some painted white gems on them, and the strap works its way over her toe and around her ankle but does not attach anywhere. They're pretty similar to the second pair of shoes that Daphne Minton comes with. Aisha's are silver, and all the straps are covered in pearls. That includes the one going around the back and ankle, and the ones that go over her toes, forming a bow. And finally, Sabrina's heels are a pearlescent pink with gold painted chains going over the toes and around her ankle, with the addition of some golden letters painted on the sides. It's a little tricky to see, but the right foot has an R, and the left one has the H. Working our way back up to their hair, I just want to say that all three girls have a different style, and unfortunately some look better than the others. So for example, Miss Moline here is a stunner with her long golden curls. I really love the feel of them, and I'm a little scared to wash her hair because I don't want to lose any of this. It's full and beautiful. The only thin spot is right at the back of her head where she was pushed against her packaging, and realistically, if I fluff it out a bit, you can't even see that. She didn't have any shedding at all. Now, if I were to comb it, chances are she would. But like I said, I don't want to lose any of the volume or the silky feel of these curls because honestly, guys, if there's product here, it's good product. And when it comes to her face and makeup, she is flawless. Like, I got really lucky with her. She's got painted edges to match her hair, a warm brown skin complexion, perfectly sculpted eyebrows, honey brown eyes, a smoked out glittery gold look for her eyeshadow, lots of mascara, blushing on her cheeks, and my personal favorite shade of lipstick, which is a pinky maroon color. And hers has a touch of gold shimmer gloss. Ooh, and I don't know if you guys can see this or not, but she's got a very faint golden shimmer going all over her face. Actually, oh my gosh, her hair looks beautiful like that too. Oh, dang. Speaking of beautiful, I almost forgot to show you her jewelry. Moline comes wearing these golden chain hoop earrings with black woven through them and little RH symbols on the front, and 3 golden bracelets. So the right side has 2, one's a thin gold chain and the other is studded, and the left side has a thin gold chain with an R charm, and 2 little rings molded directly onto her finger. So we've got a big golden stud for one and a little letter R on her pinky. And of course, she's completing her look with some gold painted nails. Next up, we have Aisha, who has this gorgeous bright silvery hair, which is pulled up into a high pony. It's long, it's curly, and honestly, if it wasn't squished up and a bit ruined from being in the box, it would look really good. And it's definitely hard and crunchy from product, so I will have to take it out and give it a restyle, which, believe it or not, I'm excited to do because I want to see how full this is. And in the front of her hair, she's got little barrettes. There's 4 of them. I'm just going to take them out because they're super hard to see against her hair color. But I love them! Oh my god. gosh. Okay, so here they are up close. Basically, they're all silver with painted white gems on them, and they're super cute and tiny. I don't remember which one went where, but I'm gonna put them back in her hair before I lose them. Moving on to the rest of Aisha, I'll let you know right now, her face is flawless. I'm very happy about that. Again, luck was definitely on my side, considering I ordered these and didn't get a choice in what they looked like. She's got a dark skin complexion, which as we know works really well with her silver color scheme. She's got painted edges to match her hair, perfectly sculpted brows, a really bright orangey brown eye color, a glittery silver smoked out eyeshadow, lots of mascara, just a bit of blushing on her cheeks, and a deep maroony red lip color with a golden glittery gloss over top. It looks really good. She's got long dangling silver earrings with white gems, and they match her 3 bracelets. She's got one on the right wrist and 2 on the left, along with some molded rings just like Moline. And of course, she's completing her look with some silver painted nails. And now for Sabrina's hair, which is long and straight. And ugly, currently, if we're being honest. Whoops, we almost lost her earring. Stay. Ah, there's another earring over here. It's just stuck in her hair. Oh my gosh. These posts are a lot shorter, I'm noticing, or maybe the ear holes just don't fit them well. But anyways, like I said, her hair is very formed to the way it was held in the plastic packaging, but it will look much better once I give her a wash and style, which I'll definitely be doing because I do want to fix some of the choppiness that's going on in the back. The layers are kind of all over the place. Like, oh my gosh, her earrings again. Seriously, Sabrina, keep that in. You know what? I'm just gonna take them out for now. As I was saying, on second thought, her hair is not actually slicked back. It's kind of just clumped together, making it appear that way to me, so I think it'll look a lot better when it hangs loose, especially since she does have some sections that are pulled away from her face at the front, secured with little rubber bands behind her ears. And she's got 2 little barrettes on the right side and just 1 rubber band on the left. Taking a quick peek at the rooting, I'll let you know that it's pretty standard. It does feel a little thinner towards the back, but honestly, it also feels better because there's no product at the scalp. It's actually quite silky, whereas the rest of it is hard and crunchy. But once again, as soon as I give her a wash, that will be taken care of. And although all 3 dolls are meant to have a different hair look to them, and we already have one gorgeous queen with curls, I can't help but think that her peachy hair color would look really nice with some light curls. Like, can you imagine? How adorable would that be? For real, what do you think? I'll leave it up to you guys. In the meantime, let's quickly check out her earrings before I misplace them completely. So they're gold dangle earrings with an RH at the top of each with a bit of chain link, and then some pale pink big gems at the bottom. So I'm just gonna pop those in her ears and kind of squish them as hard as I can so we don't lose them again, and hope that that works. And then quickly point out that the gems match the barrettes that are in her hair, as well as her jewelry. So once again, she is wearing 3 bracelets, 2 of which are on her right hand, and they're a mix of light pink gems and gold. The bottom one is thin with just a slightly thicker one above. And on her left wrist, we have a chunkier one, which is once again gold with pink gems, along with her rings. We've got the R on her pinky, and then a nice big stud on her index finger. And we can't forget her rose gold painted nails to tie everything together. And there we go, our super glamorous look. Heading back up to her absolutely stunning face, once again, I'm pretty happy to announce that I don't see any visible flaws here. This is amazing considering I didn't pick her out in person. She's got a really pretty caramel, oh, her boobs are showing, oh my gosh. Anyways, as I was saying, she's got a beautiful caramel complexion with just a hint of a shimmer on her face. Just like the other girls, we have some raised painted edges, which matches her hair color, perfectly sculpted brows, eyeshadow to match her over, oh, lost her earring. Let's try that again. Girl, you need to stop. Like, oh, correction, you need to cover up. Wow, I probably should not have snipped her necklace away from her dress, or at least not yet, because the chest section keeps lowering and the necklace keeps spinning. But anyways, her eye, get on your stand. Oh my god, her earring, for real. Okay, but anyways, as I was saying, her eyeshadow matches her color scheme. So we've got some pink, smoky pink, and white with just a bit of iridescent glitter in her inner eye. We've got cat eyeliner, mascara for above and below, as well as her big faux lashes, and some bright green eyes, which are absolutely beautiful. And finally, to finish off her look, she's got some light blushing on her cheeks and a bright pink lipstick, which unlike the other 2 divas, does not appear to be glossy. And now time to open and try on the second outfits. Oh, and their shoes. Starting with Miss Moline. She's got a two-piece outfit this time. The first one is a long dress coat. We've got a gold satin lining inside with this really nice creamy tan color going the entire way around the coat and cuffs, and the rest of it is leopard patterned. It's super soft. Now, the quality of this is really good. Honestly, it is. And I only have one complaint, which is that the cuffs are currently attached to the side of the coat, and that's for both sides. This is only a problem because I cannot access the jibbers on the inside or on the outside. They're very small and super tight, so I can't really snip them safely without cutting off some of the fur. That's gonna be a bit of a struggle, so I'll have to do it off camera where I can get somebody else to help me. But yeah, other than that, it looks really nice. And then we have a thin strapped metallic gold dress with some lighter sections along the bottom, center, and bust of the dress where we have some leopard print. Let's just slide it off. So right off the bat, I can tell you that we have some ripped up pieces of thread down at the bottom, which I'm gonna have to snip. At first, I thought maybe they were part of a look, but now I'm thinking that's not the case. We've also got some thread up here in the left arm region, which I'm gonna have to give a snip to as well. But the thing that surprised me the most is this dress is not one solid piece. It opens up inside, which I find very strange. I don't know why that's a thing. Not complaining, it's just interesting. But anyways, other than that, the quality looks good. So can't wait to see that on her. But of course, we need to open her shoes too. And there we go. So this time we have black heels with some gold painted additions for the chain link around the ankle and across the toe, as well as the little R charms that are hanging there. And then for the soles and heels underneath. Okay, so now that we are done opening everything, I'm gonna safely snip away the jibbers for her jacket and get her dressed in her second look. And here she is! Isn't she fabulous? And honestly, it didn't take me as long as I thought it would to snip the jibbers away safely, although it was a little nerve-wracking because I thought I was gonna snip away too much fur. But as you can see, that didn't happen, so I guess my complaint is more of just an inconvenience, but I do understand they wanted it to look nice in package. Anyways, as you can see, she looks fabulous. I mean, who expected otherwise? I love that this dress is shorter and we're able to see a bit more of her leg, especially with that long coat. It sort of elongates them, making her feel a little taller. By the way, I mean, it doesn't all fit, but I was able to put Moline's bracelets and shoes inside of her luggage for safekeeping. The dress is a little large, so I have to keep that out, but this is still good. I've got her here without the coat now, and I've pulled back her hair because I had to see what it looked like, and she does not disappoint. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments down below. Look 1 or look 2 for Moline. And in the meantime, we'll move on to Aisha and her second outfit. And of course, we can't forget about her new shoes. She's got a two-piece outfit in this box with the addition of a feather boa, and this is made from white eyelash yarn, just like Natasha Zima's dress. And on this side, you can kind of see how reflective it is because it's lined with a white satin, printed with that rainbow high quilted pattern in a metallic silver. We also have 2 clear straps, so we can have Aisha wear this without it falling off her shoulders. And other than a few small feathers that fell off when I initially started opening it, it's a pretty good quality. Next up, we have her main outfit. Both pieces match completely. They're basically just a fully silver sequined skirt and cropped tank top. Okay, so we do have 2 hidden jibbers to snip off the skirt, which I'm gonna do from the underside to avoid cutting anything. There we go. And then the shirt. Awesome. Okay, so this is the top piece. It looks pretty well made. And this is the skirt. Both pieces, by the way, are the exact same, basically just long strips of silver sequins at varying lengths attached to each. And like I said, the top looks pretty good, but I did notice right away that there's a lot of thread and loops on the back of my skirt. I'm a little nervous to snip those because I've had sequins fall off of things that were well attached before. So I don't think I'm gonna cut them right now. I might add a little bit of fabric glue or clear polish later before trimming those off. But other than that, it looks good. And inside we've got a little fabric strip to prevent her skirt from, you know, like falling up on her. So I am pretty excited to try this on Aisha, but of course we're gonna need some shoes. So to complete her look, Aisha comes with a new pair of heels. These ones are clear with some white gems going around the ankle and over the pointed toe. We've got silver bottoms and heels and a small silver buckle on each side. Okay, so now it's time to get Aisha dressed, but before I switch completely into her second look, I'll remove the first top and then try the new one on, because I can count, guys, and she comes with two pieces, which means we can have multiple looks. So this is the first skirt with the new top, and I'd also like to point out that for some reason the front section of the skirt looks yellowed, depending on the angle that I tip her at. I don't know what's happening, but anyways, that's pretty cute. And we could just as easily pair the first halter style shirt with the shorter skirt for another look, and this one's actually pretty cute. And now I'll put on the second top and her new feather boa. Yes, chicken queen, love it. Okay, that's really weird. Maybe I've got it on upside down. I don't know. Okay, there we go. So now let's add her shoes. And there you have it. Aisha Sterling in her second outfit. Honestly, this is really cute. Oh, I love it. I'm not so sure about the feathers. They kind of blend into her hair and she looks like a chicken queen, but she is stunning. And I really love that we can mix and match all her pieces. It definitely helps that they all have silver sequins, so they could look compatible. I mean, the first skirt even has feathers to match this chicken appearance. Although I have to say, it's a little too much for me if we were to go with this specific look. And the glitter that's lining the outer frill seems to have like a tinge of yellow to it, making the skirt appear dirty. So I'm not a super fan of all that extra white, making it so obvious. Therefore, I think I prefer her main outfit with staggered lengths of silver sequins. And I'm excited for this flapper look. I really love it. Which means it's finally time to check out Sabrina's second outfit, which is another two-piece, but with a fur coat this time. And her heels come with some socks. The coat is free and it is ridiculously soft, guys. Oh my gosh, I love it so much. I wish you could touch this for real. But since you can't, I'll just enjoy it for you. So we've got a white and very light pink fur here for the outside and collar, and inside we've got a rose gold satin lining with gold metallic RH quilting all over. And this matches the liner underneath her collar, which doesn't really show very much. This is made really well, guys, excluding this one section over her left shoulder that doesn't want to stay down, but I think it will eventually. Ooh, I love it. So now let's free her skirt and strapless crop top. Oop, I dropped the body mold. Whoops. I can tell you right away that these pieces are really well made and they feel really nice too. So we've got a white and pink plaid set here, but if you look carefully, you may be able to see that we've got some golden thread mixed in there. I don't really think it's showing up though, so you'll just have to trust me. Basically, just like Aisha, it is a matching two-piece set adorned with some golden sequins along the bottom of the crop top and both the top and bottom of her skirt. But I will check to make sure. Yep, skirt's good. Top's good. Yeah. And for her shoes, we've got a pretty chunky heel, actually pretty platform overall, if I'm being honest. So the bottom sections are painted gold and black for the soles, but the upper portion of the shoes are a nice light pink color with covered toes and heels. We've got little golden buckles on either side of the ankle strap and some white painted bows with gold detailing underneath. And they come with some pink little stockings that are trapped in the heels. Hold on. Got them. Oh, they're shedding. They're shedding glitter everywhere. That sounds weird when you say shedding really fast. They're shedding. Ugh, it's raining glitter. I don't like it. All right, we have our complete second outfit here, so I'm just gonna go ahead and get Miss Sabrina dressed. Ooh, I guess I would have had to trim her necklace anyways in order to change her, guys. Oh, there goes her earring. Right on schedule. But you know what? I get to pick off the second one because I'm in control here, Sabrina. Anyways, I'm just gonna get her changed now into her second outfit. That way we can get rid of all this glitter. Awesome. By the way, I haven't mentioned anything in regards to their articulation because at this point we all know what they're capable of. And unless I find something wrong with one of the dolls, it didn't really make sense to keep pointing out the same things over and over. Oh my gosh, she's so cute. She really loves those strapless looks, doesn't she? Okay. Her socks kind of blend in with her complexion. Not that that's a bad thing, but I kind of feel like I could live without them, especially since they sort of look wrinkly. They remind me of a grandma whose nylons are falling down, and I don't like the glitter on them anyways, so I'll keep them on right now just so you guys can see her look, but I can live without them in my life. I also hate putting these shoes on. Don't break, don't break. Ah! Get your toe inside. There we go. One shoe is on. Success! And you know what? A lot of glitter falling off, so maybe we'll be done with that soon. And there's the second one. Now we'll just pop off her hands, stick her coat on, and then pop her hand back in. Oh, let's give her back a bracelet. I don't remember what went where, but that's okay. Bracelets! And her second hand. And I guess we should give the earrings back too, even though they want nothing to do with her face. They apparently dislike her immensely. And just like that, Sabrina St. Cloud is ready in her casual wear. And I dare you to tell me she is not the cutest. Like, what? You'd be lying. Unless, I mean, you're not a fan of anything about her. But you know what I mean. And she looks great without the coat too. The only thing ruining her for me right now is those socks, like I said, and her hair. Like, I cannot wait to wash, trim, and brush it out so that she looks even better. Okay guys, that's it for me and our Rainbow Divas from Rainbow Vision, band number 1. Of course, I'm still gonna be checking out Neon Shadow in another video, and I have to get my hands on the K-pop Royal 3, which is not currently available, but I have ears everywhere, and I'm told they're gonna be coming soon. Hint, it's supposed to be Toys R Us. August, September, and October is when the computer shows all 3 bands rolling in, and with my luck, chances are Royal 3 is gonna be the last of those, but oh well, they should be coming soon, and so that's when I'll be checking them out. If you know somebody who would enjoy today's video because they like dolls, Rainbow High specifically, or my channel, a girl can hope, then please share this video with them. And if you enjoyed it yourself, then please make sure you remember to comment, like, and subscribe. You can let me know down below what you liked or didn't like about today's video and which of the 3 Rainbow Divas was your favorite. Can't wait to read your responses. As always, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.